first time Chisinau was mentioned in the historical documents on the 17th of July 1436. So according to an opinion, in the 17th century, there were two villages, Buyukan and Chisinau. And in these two villages, there were four communities, Bulgarians, Armenians, Moldovans, and Jewish. And in one day, they decided to unify these two villages and to form a city. So they put to vote the two names, Buyukan and Chisinau, and guess what? Chisinau won! Mazaraki Church is the oldest building in Chisinau. There are few legends on its origins. In the 15th century, when the Ottoman suppression had become unbearable for the inhabitants of Moldova, the merchant Mazaraki Volh became the Vizier of Belts. Together with his army, he sieged the city of Orhei, forcing 100,000 people to kill themselves by drowning in the lake. As a reaction to this, the Pasha of Bender summoned him. Anticipating his death, Mazaraki ordered the construction of the church, which became the first temple of Chisinau. The Masonic Lodge, Ovidiu 25, was established on the 7th July 1821. And here is where the poet Alexander Pushkin became its member. The Red Mill is a famous steam mill in Chisinau, constructed at the beginning of the 19th century. After initial flourishment, it saw decay, being used as a deposit during the Soviet period. The legends around this place are quite dark. For instance, according to one, during the 1901 reconstruction, the construction workers built a woman in the walls of the mill, and people believed this was the reason it worked for 100 years without any problems. Not far from the Red Mill, there is the House Museum of Alexander Pushkin, where he lived during his exile. He arrived in Chisinau on the 21st of September 1820. Here he wrote the first chapters of Evgeny Onegin and the poem Tsigani, for which many Moldovans are still offended. But, because this is Chisinau, don't be sure the museum is open. At the crossroad of the pedestrian street and Cathedral Park is located the mansion of the Katargi family, which was built in the 19th century. The Katargi are a nobiliary Moldovan family from the 17th century.